Hello folks, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm 𝘊𝘰𝘳𝘀𝑗𝑠, and we're back doing more stuff, more thinking of the base, more organizing of our liquids, and I have since emptied out. I played a little bit between episodes. I just I had to do it. I couldn't stop myself. But anyways, yes. There's so much stuff that can be torn out. Like, these guys don't need to be here anymore. All in due time, we'll get to everything, but we are getting the polluted water pulled out. We are almost done the first line of tiles, but not quite. And I needed to reconnect these guys to that. Oh, that will cover all of that. That's good. Okay. So we are moving the polluted water, and I went and hooked up, yeah, as you can see, 2 lines to each. It's making for some spaghetti, but it's temporary until we get all that moved, and then we can sort out some wider end game systems. But we got to get that water moved first. This design seems to be working just fine, where we've got enough oxygen up there that, well, it doesn't matter. It could be like 0.1 gram, and water and oxygen, gases and liquids can't occupy the same tile, right? So that allows that to work. But if I ever pop that bubble, it'll be messy. Thank you for the comment. It was about using a different liquid in order to trick the vent into not being overpressured. So say if we had have taken our liquid vents and put it down here, we could put a drop of oil on it, for instance, which is heavier than all this stuff, and it would sit down there, say whatever, 1 kilogram. It could have sat there, and we could endlessly pump out polluted water or whatever is lighter, I guess, than the oil, and we could pump that out forever. So that is an option, but we've got what we've got, and I'm happy with it. I don't think we're ever going to have to change these now that they're finalized. And yeah, we'll just get that moved. One thing I did run into as well is I reconstituted the materials study terminal, because there's a lot of research that goes into the monument, and you can see we're actually almost done it. I mean, there's still actually a lot of material study that needs to happen still, and 𝘰𝘬𝘭𝑥 and his new assistant, new assistant Player X, I redid their skills, so they have been able to help out with some of that stuff too. But now that we're actually down to 1 terminal, Player X doesn't really need to do that. So we'll just put it on down arrow. Actually, we'll turn it off. Yeah, 𝘰𝘬𝘭𝑥 keeps getting shot and damaged by excess bolts, which is unfortunate. And then nuclear waste is like propagating when it hits him. It's kind of weird. It's like he's shitting radiation. I don't know what's happening. But I say we're only having 1 terminal work because we're out of databanks. We are 100% out of databanks. And so we have to produce more, and that's going to involve what? It's going to involve something? A telescope, probably? Isn't that what does it? Where is it? Artifacts analysis. What? How have I never seen this? Analyzes and extracts neutronium from artifacts of interest. Okay, well, we're gonna have to look at that at some point. Clothing refashioner, nice. I need an enclosed telescope or telescope. Okay, building must be exposed to space. Enclosed telescope. Oh, it reveals them in comfort. That's cool. Signed applicants must possess astronomy skill. Excellent sunburn protection, 100%. Partial radiation protection, 50%. Building must be exposed to space. So yes, we need to get some space stuff happening. And I think we're going to make an exit here. I don't really want this hydrogen to be lost. We'll clean it up at a later date. So for now, I think what I'm going to do is put a layer of tiles down, and we'll build it down, and we'll have this chute that then goes from the oxygen up into here, and we'll do a number of doors to act as an airlock. I think we'll probably power them. So let's look at this. We don't need all of these buildings anymore, for one. Look at all these things. Let's get rid of all of those. Get rid of these. And the beauty, of course, is that we have easy access with this transit tube access. So we should get workers in here relatively quickly to do all of that. Yeah, you're awaiting your granite. Now, one thing I was waiting on, I cleaned up. Oh yeah, phosphorite. I wanted to make liquid phosphorus and have that cool down eventually. So we'll try and use some of the heat off of the iron when it drips down, but it's going to be 40 some odd cycles for the iron. It is 12 cycles till the aluminum starts again. We could throw some phosphorus up here. Right. Totally. I think I won't bother. I think I won't bother. I'll just leave the aluminum as it is. I did restructure in here a little bit, so that, you know, right now as it is, it's fine. But I think as soon as the aluminum starts popping, we're gonna have to make this a much shorter kind of experience. Yeah, and again, our power production is not great off of these things. We're just not cooling enough down. So reconstituting or redoing the radiators from those things are going to be necessary. I don't know exactly how I want it done, though. I haven't quite figured that out. We already have one cooling loop going all the way from the iron down here, and I figured and started actually... No, I didn't actually start it. I started putting pipes from this guy down for when we're ready to switch that over, but that's a future problem. But if we want to cool down this area and keep all this water at a certain temperature, then we're gonna have to do some radiator shenanigans. Really, I should just get it going through this water for the short term. Because we could be using both of these loops to cool down the water, which is sitting at 68 degrees, or the salt water, which is 70 some odd degrees. So maybe we'll use one for one and one for the other. Here I am, all ADHD, just like, yeah, I need to do this one thing in space, and then doesn't. We have a lot of iron. Let's just do a nice old tube there. Down there, up there. And this guy is going to want to come to here, and we'll just run it down. Oh, is that almost perfect? It is almost perfect. We're going to have to put in some bridges here. Let's get them built real fast. Quick like a bunny. So that goes to there. And some more bridges. Oh, it's Bridge Mania. Oh, that's really not what I meant. They got it done, though. Boy, did they ever hurry on that. There we go. pull this back up here and it'll just reattach that loop. Maybe we'll leave a space just for funsies. There we go. That'll be one radiator just to keep things moving somewhat efficiently, so we're generating some power off of these. I mean, it's not really consuming much power if it's just sitting there, but it's still... I don't like to see that. Let's just go grab some Joya seeds for fun. Maybe we just put bridges. And then it's got a way to bypass it if it gets filled up or something. Or we just snip it. I think we just snip it. When it's all ready to... Oh no, is that going to cause problems? Of course it's going to cause problems. Forget about it. That bridge deconstructs. Oh, is it going? Oh yeah, it just needs to get this stuff done. So it'll fill up and then it should overflow back through the system. Yeah, just like so. In the meantime, get that iron delivered. And then that can just reconnect. Oh yeah, see, it's going to do that again. Unless I go in here and tell... Yeah, that's part of the mod, the advanced flow mod. And I rarely have need to use it, but occasionally it comes in kind of clutch. We need... or will need eventually those bridges. Otherwise, yeah, this is almost done. And then at least we'll start to cool down the fresh water. And we could do the exact same thing with this guy. Right. This one's a little more complicated, I guess. I'm just looking at it and trying to figure out exactly where I would do things here. Because this one I've never really been that happy with. Even though we built it relatively recently. Oh, don't destroy the bridges. Actually, I don't want anything on that tile. What did I do? Just cancel that. It's just these extra pipes I want gone. So we go through this must be nice and cool. Yeah, it's like 18-degree polluted water now. I think we can probably put this to 10 degrees and it'll start up again. So I could be taking out of this reservoir straight down to cool this and then into the cooling loop or back to here and then let the cooling loop go on its own. Not the worst idea. We'll just come down on either side of that. And we take our cooling loop and just do simple. I don't think it's going to need more than that. going to be enough to transfer the energy into the water in the pipe anyways. Even if it doesn't, you know, spread it out over tons of water, it'll all average out in time. Okay, this is working. I don't think we're going to see anything like a real effect in the water for a long time. But you can see it's coming down at 6 degrees. It's going back at 55. The water is 60 degrees, 65. So we could actually have a longer... We could actually have a longer loop for this one. We'll let them build it, and then we'll go in and divert the flow. So maybe I should change my mind about this before they've got it all built. We go in, we go over here. It's gonna bother me if it doesn't look pretty, even though it's temporary, TM. There we go. By the way, folks, thank you very much for the recent flood of subscribes and the support. It's been really great. We are nearing 1,000, which is mind-blowing because it just seemed like we just passed 900 and we're already like killing 900s. So yeah, thank you very much for all the support. If there's one favor I can ask, it's to look in the comments for 𝘬𝘠𝘭𝘥 and go give that guy a subscribe as well. He's of a very similar vein and a big supporter of the channel. So, you know, if there's some community things we can do to help him out, I would really appreciate that, and I know he would too. So yeah, look for 𝘬𝘠𝘭𝘥 in the comments. 𝘬𝘠𝘭𝘥, you know what to do, my friends. Yeah. Well, this is kind of a side project, so let's go do some planning up here. They got that line in, so let's get the next layer of granite. And then we'll put door. And do some digging up here and see what we can figure out. Because it's been a long time since I've done any of that. I remember there's a thing for discovering when the what are they called? Meteor showers. I don't remember if it's an automation or if it's just the telescope or what, but to know when the meteor showers are coming and then to be able to close blast doors so that we kind of shut things down and stop it from getting crushed by meteorites. Close telescope, rocket port extension, payload opener, liquids and gases and power, oh my, rocket control station, star map, location sensor. Huh. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have to look it up again because it's been an awful long time since I had a rocket in space. In fact, I don't think I've had a rocket since... yeah, maybe not since the DLC was a thing. I'm not 100% sure. It's a long time ago anyways. Just trust in that. Alright, this is working. This is working. I should consider putting one of these inside. I wonder if I could sit it right on the ground if there's too much water there or not. We're gonna try. I know, another side project. Let's just do that. If it goes out of action once in a while, it's not a big deal. As long as it cleans it up afterwards, that would be great. Lots of water. It was crazy, actually. Water spilled. Yeah, I had to increase the wall here. I thought it would stop outputting when it got to this level, but it kept dribbling over, and there was tons and tons of water in here. So down here somewhere is probably bottles of water. Well, there's like a ton of it. It's only 300 kilograms. I think they've been cleaning it up constantly for a long time now. Let's put a priority 8 on these construction. Look, they haven't even built this. Aluminum wire. I don't know why. We'll see if that gets it taken care of. It may, it may not. Okay, back up here. Put an 8 on that as well. But yeah, I'm very excited to... I basically decided that I wanted to have the monument in order to build our central station again, kind of like I did back a long time ago on Twitch. And so I decided we're just too close not to take that opportunity, so we'll have a central station for transit access, transit tube access, and it will be the focal point of the base. So that's why everything is kind of now pushing towards that. And once that's done, we'll be able to really truly do our base revamp. All right, are we built? We are built. And we want to go like so. But also snip that. Yeah, so we'll start getting the heat out of this water too. This guy is going. Working as intended, I guess. And that should cool our water down. Should cool the whole environment down, really. In time. Okay, now we should be able to focus on this. Idleness. Don't be idle. He was leg on. I don't believe he was idle. Oh yeah, one thing I did as well is I got the plumbing in. Yeah, the plumbing is in place for the showers. So that's all been piped in, and I think that's looking good. We have functional showers for the first time. We have our stuff, our critter collar, our ceramic morb, and our useless machine. I think this is one of the things that we can put through that other machine to get neutronium. And I don't know what the point of doing that is, but we'll find out in due time. All right, we'll do that. Actually, we don't need to. There's no hydrogen there. So from there, I guess I have to now remove that stuff. Is fine. Now, I am going to go ahead and put some... Yeah, I think I'll just do it right up here. I'll put a transformer. Transformers. Jingle, jingle song. I don't actually know anything to do with the Transformers. At least classic Transformers. I saw it in reruns as a kid. Anyways. Don't tell them your old absurdities. Okay. Alright, so probably overkill with regard to trying to keep... Actually, it is overkill. Did we just... Yeah, actually, we're gonna need to be able to get through the doors. Tell you what, we'll do one there, we'll do one there. here we are. Now, did they ever build my my cable? Where was it? It's over here. Yes, they finally built that. But I think it's time to erase some of this stuff. There's a reason, actually. I haven't erased that stuff. And it is... we're going to have to get power down here eventually to go to pumps. But if we have power there, we can get rid of this old network and we'll just do other stuff later. That's fine. And we shall erase all of those. Go ahead and put some ladders back there, because they'd be useful. Or would they? Feel like we can remove some of these. Fewer paths is better. What happened here? I don't know, don't question it. This is working. I think we overflowed the, we overflowed that somehow. We were putting water too quickly in, faster than that pump could manage. Yeah. Okay, back up here. Let's get to space. In fact, we'll probably go across and start mining the whole top of the asteroid to some certain extent. Bunker tile, we gotta make out of steel, and that would be very expensive to do the whole top. Same with bunker doors. But hey, we have stuff. We have enough refined carbon for a while. 20 kilograms, so 10 crafts would be 200 kilograms. What am I even saying to myself? I'm trying to figure out how many crafts we have, but I think it's really down to how much lime there is. It'd be like 165 crafts. And we have probably something like that in refined carbon, so whatever, just do 99. We have lots of iron ore, but we have lots of iron, period. So I think we're just going to do that and go over here and do all the eggshell. Do all the eggshell forever so we have more lime. Okay, this is looking good. Let's get up there. Let's just go straight up. Find out what we got. Selixter, I'll pass. Curative tablets, sure. Spend as little amount of time as possible re-rolling. Yeah, we're getting our first real glimpse into space. It's very empty. It's also very much like a Van Gogh painting out there. It's looking pretty nice. Pretty schmick. Yeah, and strangely slimy in space. Who knew? And there's a meat out there. There's a meat out there. It's like we used to have shove voles and they all died. I don't see any out there. It's something we could be farming ourselves. Shove voles. I do love that their name evokes shovel. You know what I might do here? Let's go with some airflow tiles and let's let some of this gas fall off the side. I think that'd be great. Let's get that mop too. Oh, the leg. Okay, well, it all takes time, doesn't it? I feel like I should move this closer. So maybe we will. Meteor showers. Yeah. This is the stuff that we need to guard against. Because otherwise, it shall destroy. Oh. Is it dropping snowballs? That's pretty cool. Crushed ice, yep. Yeah. That's not so bad. It's like it's raining in space. Well, this is going to take a moment for sure. And I don't remember. I think our thing, by our thing, what do I mean? I mean the telescope needs to be exposed to space in that there's no background like here. So we're going to have to do that, and we're also going to have to protect it from above with bunker doors, or a bunker door at the very least. I believe insulated tile will do as... I could be lying. Yeah, dig yourself out, no problem. We're gonna be dropping a bunch of stuff here. 7 tons of igneous rock just sitting there. We're gonna have to figure it out anyways. I swear to God there was something that would tell me. Space scanner sends a green signal to its automation circuit when it detects incoming objects from space. Can be configured to detect incoming meteor showers or returning space rockets. Right. How do you keep this from dying too? Can you use diamond window tile or something? That's something I'm gonna have to explore. I think in the next time. We're just running out of time. A lot of little tasks and stuff. Oh yes, this is gonna happen constantly. You're gonna have to dig your way back into the asteroid. And I will do some research and figure out exactly what we need to do. Of course, if you have advice, tips, tricks for getting a safe space scanner that we don't have to rebuild 100 times due to space debris destroying it, do let me know in the comments. Again, please head over to 𝘬𝘭𝘥's channel and drop him a sub. He's trying to grow his channel. Super nice guy, and probably better at these games than me, so probably worth your time and your energy. But he's definitely worth the support, I would say. All right, thanks everyone. I appreciate all the support recently for the channel as well. Here, yeah, we're crushing 900, and it's really exciting. We'll be up 1K soon. So good. Okay, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.